Hello and Assalamu alaikum to everybody. I am Nazia Amir and going to discuss the most important topic of office administration, which is budgetary planning and control. So let's start. Budgeting. A budget is a detailed plan expressed in quantitative terms that specifies how resources will be quantified and used during a specific period of time. Budgeting systems have five primary purposes: planning, facilitating communication and coordination, allocating resources, controlling profits and operations, evaluating performance and providing incentives. It is a continuation of budgeting. Sales expenditures and profit, which is the most important part for any budget. Sound planning and budgeting is difficult because technology changes, consumer behavior changes, social factors changes, political factor influences. Control. Budgets are useful because they provide a basis for evaluating performance. Performance evaluation is carried out by comparing actual performance with planned or budgeted performance. Significant deviations from planned performance are examined more closely. Now here I am going to discuss the role of budgeting in planning and control, which is very important to achieve any goal, and it can be done through different ways. That is, strategic plan, which is further divided into long-term objective, short-term objective, then budgets, and last one, operations, such as production, service and sales. Developing the budget. Budgets are prepared for departments, divisions, the company as a whole. The budget committee is responsible for approval of the budget. Senior managers make up the budget committee, including the CFO and the controller. Budget time period, which is also very important. Budget time periods range from monthly to several years or more. There is an inverse relationship between length of the budget period and detail contained within the budget. Frequency of budgeting. More frequent budgeting, example monthly, is more accurate and precise. Often the basic budget period is one fiscal year. Revising the budget, which is also very important because sometimes we have to revise our budgets. One way of making the budget more accurate is to revise it frequently so that it reflects updated information. However, frequent revision weakens the budget as an instrument of discipline and control. Zero-based budgeting. It is also another form of budgeting. Zero-based budgeting is a method of budget preparation which begins each period with a clean state. Managers must start from zero and justify budgets every period. Zero-based budgeting forces us to examine all priorities each period, but it is a costly process. The master budget. The master budget divided into different budgets. Number 1, sales budget. Number 2, production budget. Number 3, direct materials budget. Number 4, direct labor budget. Manufacturing overhead budget. Selling and administrative budget. Capital acquisitions expenditures budget. Cash receipts and disbursement budget. Budgeted income statement, and the last one is budgeted balance sheet. Now here I am going to discuss the master budget graphics. Master budget depends upon sales budget, and then production budget, and the direct labor budget, and the cash budget. And cash budget also directly linked with selling and administrative budget and manufacturing overhead budget. And on the other side, production budget linked with direct material budget and manufacturing overhead budget. Sales budget. Although every budget has its own value, but the most important budget is sales budget. Sales budget is the first step in the budget process. It comes first because other budgets cannot be prepared without an estimate of sales. Example, production estimates are based on forecast sales. Production budget. Production budgets are based on the following relationships: finished units to be produced equals to expected sales in units plus desired ending inventory of finished units minus beginning inventory of finished units. Direct material purchase budget. Direct materials budgets also depend on the amount needed for production, the amount needed for ending inventory, and calculated as follows: required purchase of direct materials equals to amount required for production plus desired ending inventory of direct materials minus beginning inventory of direct materials. Direct labor budget. which is also a very important budget. Direct labor budget calculated by multiplying number of units to be produced multiplied by labor hours per unit multiplied by rate per hour. Selling and administrative expense budget. Selling and administrative expense budgets include salaries, advertising and promotion, variable selling and customer service expenses, office expenses, and other general expenses. Budgeted income statement. Sales figures come from the sales budget. Cost of goods sold is based on unit cost of production from direct materials, labor, and overhead budgets. Selling and administrative and other expense budgets, interest, and taxes round out the income statement. Capital expenditures budget. Planned acquisition of capital assets such as building and equipment, subsidiary businesses. These must be carefully planned to make sure that there is adequate cash or financing to pay for them. Cash receipts and disbursement budgets. Managers plan for the amount of cash flows and the timing of cash flows. Very important budget, because the timing of cash inflows and outflows may diverge substantially from the income statement. The company must plan ahead to make sure there is sufficient cash or borrowing power. Types of cost. There are two types of cost: variable cost and fixed cost. Now I am going to discuss one by one. Variable cost. Cost that there is uniform per unit but fluctuates in total in direct proportion to changes in the related total activity or volume. Fixed cost. Cost that do not fluctuate in total within the relevant range when there are changes in the number of products produced. Types of cost. Total cost. The combination of variable cost and the fixed cost. It has the properties of both the fixed and variable cost. Total cost equals to fixed cost plus variable cost. TC is equal to FC plus VC. FC means fixed cost and VC means variable cost. Budgeting profit, sales and cost. Here I am giving you the example of budgeting profit, sales and cost, and also showing you the actual versus static budget variance. Static means change especially in an undesirable or uninteresting way. So it's a picture of quarter ended budget. In it, units sold 1400, budget 1500, variance 100, which is unfavorable. Sales price $75, budget $75, variance $75, which is favorable. Sales 105,000, budget 112,500, variance 7,500, which is unfavorable. Direct material 5,550 actual, budget is 6,000 and variance is 450, which is favorable. Direct labor 21,500, budget 22,500, 1,000 variance, which is favorable. Variable manufacturing overhead 4,100, budget is 4,500 and variance is 400, which is favorable. And now so on. Fixed manufacturing overhead, total cost of goods sold, gross profit, variable sales and administration, fixed sales and administration, income taxes, total other expenses, and net income or loss. Budgeting profit, sales and cost. Here I am going to give you the example. Crovelis Inc. employs 10 production workers working 8 hours a day, 20 days per month at a normal capacity of 2,400 units. The direct labor wage rate is $6.30 per hour. Direct materials are budgeted at $2.0 per unit produced. Fixed factory overhead is $960. Supplies average $0.25 per direct labor hour. Indirect labor hour is 1/6 of direct labor cost, and other charges are $0.45 per direct labor hour. Required budget if the company operates at 100% capacity, budget if the company operates at 60%. Now here is the solution. Units at the 100% capacity. Units 2,400. DIRs 8 hours into 20 days into 10 weeks, which is 1600 hours. DI wage 6.3 per hour, which is 10,080. DI material 2% 2/unit 4,800. Fixed overhead $960. Supplies 0.25/DLRs $400. Indirect labor cost 1/6 of DL $1,680. Other charges 0.45 per DLR $720. Total manufacturing cost 18,640, and the manufacturing cost per unit is 7.76. Now here I am going to end my video. So if you like my video, do not forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so you can get notified when I post new content. Thank you.